What up, what up, what up? We back. It's another edition of Freewenow.
Till it is backwards.
And now we free. Look, we got a good one today. Yo.
A great one. Come on, stop underselling. Stop underselling.
A great one today. Listen, we got, you know what I'm saying, hometown hero, you feel me? LA legend, you know what I'm saying? And it's very interesting how this even came about.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? Like, this is just past, intersecting. It's like, yo. And then now we here, you know what I'm saying? So what you got for the people, Keith?
Hey, man, if you ask me 21 questions, I'll give you 21 answers. If you make 21 assumptions, I'll tell you 21 lies. The only way to find the truth is to seek and not just believe everything that you see. You must first ask to really understand.
All right. Where'd you get that from?
I made that up. Come on, dog. You know, I'm off the top of the dome.
All right, 50 Cent. He has 21 questions. You know what I'm saying? No,
I'm about to say Last Dragon. With Leroy. You know what I'm saying? Who not know when water is done?
Right, no cap. Niggas off the Bruce Lee. Be water, my friend.
Be water.
Be like water. Yeah. No, for sure. Hey, but look, we got a legend in the building. Boo Kapone, man. What's happening?
Clap it up for
What's
my boy.
happening? What it do?
What's up, man? What's going on,
How
fellas?
we feeling? How we feeling, bro?
I heard y'all got cut off the Raiders team.
Hey, he got jokes. He got
practice
jokes.
for the Raiders.
Was on the practice squad.
Was
on the
practice squad.
And we pulled up. He said, "Hey, y'all look like coaches for the Raiders."
Yeah. Two hip-hop shadows. What's
Nah,
up,
for
fellas?
sure.
No, I'm
What we
glad
doing?
to be here,
For
man.
sure,
Come on,
Brody.
man.
Hey,
For
we
sure.
glad to have you here,
For
man.
sure.
Great energy, bro. Great
No,
energy.
absolutely,
man.
bro. So
Yeah.
we want to remind y'all what the podcast is based off of, right? So we want to get y'all free. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of times people don't understand that comedy is a form of that, right? It's a lot of things going on in the world. Society is on one these days, right? But a lot of times, you know, laughing, jokes, you feel me? That helps, especially black people, get through our struggle, get through our pain.
Our
You know what I'm
biggest
saying?
traumas.
So like our biggest traumas, you know, we're able to go through it because black people, we're gonna make a joke out of anything.
Anything.
You know what I'm saying? It can be
Everything gonna be funny.
Everything gonna be. You could be at a funeral. You know what I'm saying?
Somebody's gonna be laughing.
somebody somewhere gonna be talking too loud. Somebody gonna be laughing. You know what I'm saying? So we definitely want to, you know, unpack that, bro, and you know, just let people know that we talk about getting free, but I think comedy is a great way to do that. You know, humor, laughing is a great way to, you know, express yourself and get through whatever you're going through, bro. So man, Boo Kapone, man, what do you want the people to know about you, bro? Like,
Hey, man, but that I'm I'm a loving father, you know, and I just want to commend you brothers, man, because, you know, all bullshit aside, man, that's some real shit y'all just said, man. If TV World didn't just catch a ball that y'all gave them,
yeah.
free, man. Sometimes we got to free ourselves.
Yes, we do.
And like you said, through comedy, man, every time I get on the stage, I free myself. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that's a great concept, man.
For sure.
And through laughter, you will free your soul of all the ailments that is messing with you. Like I'll give you an example. I told my son, Aramis, I said, listen, son, he said, man, Dad, I'm having a bad day.
Yeah.
I said, rebuke that, homie. You didn't have no bad day. You had a bad moment.
Bad moment.
You know, 24 hours, you know what I'm saying? You didn't have a whole, every hour wasn't bad.
That's real.
And so he's, you know, so I love your concept, man. But I'm let people know that they don't know I'm a loving father, brother. You know, work hard, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I was a child actor, if they don't know that. I was a child actor. And some people, I'm an activist too. You know, I'm an activist. I worked with Jim Brown, American Gang and Adventure, Truth and Nine Deuce. I did a lot of work with Steve Harvey. You know, we put on at Word on Wheels, skating for the kids, that you know, to get them out of gangs. You know what I'm saying? I did a lot of Level 3, American, and I, you know, did a lot of work with Jim Brown, man, for my city, Los Angeles.
Yeah.
So a lot of people don't know that. You know, very much an activist in that form of, you know, bringing peace to the streets and to the so-called civilians, which, you know, the gangs we had meetings and tell them, leave the civilians alone, leave the people that want to work, and the kids, let them go to school, let them, you know what I'm saying?
And in it,
and I was in it, man. I put in a lot of work with the activism. I remember we was in at USC. They back in the day they were raping and robbing the kids. And they went to USC. USC is a private school, and we went down there and eradicated that. By any means necessary, because these kids got to go to school.
No, for sure.
They going to college. Let these kids go to college. What y'all doing, y'all mishaps y'all doing, terrorizing, will not be tolerated on my watch.
Will not be tolerated.
Will not be tolerated on my watch. And I did a lot of stuff like that people might not know.
For sure.
I love that.
My city.
One thing I don't want to glaze over is, I think is a very important concept. You said you didn't have a bad day, you had a bad moment.
Yes, sir.
And a lot of people allow a bad moment to transcend their entire day. They'll let one bad thing happen, and it will literally bring down all the light that they had.
Come on.
So you have to understand that a lot of things that you're going through in life, you cannot allow it to hold place in what you're doing. You can't allow it to hold foundation in who you are. Allow it to be that moment. Take that time to reflect. Take that time to cry. Take that time to be mad.
Sure.
But don't allow it to dictate how you move throughout life. That's very important.
Yeah,
You didn't have a bad day. You had a bad moment.
That's it.
For sure. That's real.
Remiss not to, and that's how I live my life, bro. Because up here is for yellow tape. You know what I'm saying? And your mind will play tricks on you. You know what I'm saying? If you remember that the Ghetto Boys, playing tricks on you. Holiday, pull on the weekend. It was a psycho.
Ghetto Boys are tweaking.
Yeah. So your mind will play tricks on you, bro. So I stay from up here. I stay in my heart. I let my heart guide me. You know what I'm saying? And I've always been an advocate of, hope, man. Hope. HOPE.
Yeah.
People say, oh, man, you're hope. Nah, man. Hearing other people's experiences.
That's
HOPE. That's
don't miss that. He slid that in there.
Yes,
Hearing
sir.
other people's experiences. HOPE.
HOPE, man.
Yeah, I'm
sharp.
sharp.
Come on,
I'm sharp.
He picked it up real quick.
Yes, sir.
You feel
Yes,
me?
sir. So
Yeah.
after your experience, I can learn something.
Yeah.
Right? God gave me one mouth, 2 ears. If you ever seen a ugly motherfucker with a bad bitch, he's a good listener. He gonna give me
He know how to listen. He know how to listen.
You talk to my, I used to talk myself out of pussy all the time.
Right, less is more.
Yeah, less is more.
For sure.
I'm telling you, man. Listen more, man.
Yeah.
So, yeah, man. Like the brother was saying, man. Those moments, don't let them supersede your day, because it's up to you. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And like what you were saying, brother, with the laughter and the comedy, like people come to comedy shows to get away from the world.
Life.
Yeah. So it's a job. It's a job. I really do take it as a job to make these people laugh. When I was first coming out, I didn't take it serious. Didn't take it serious.
So okay, so we talked about LA, you know what I mean, doing work and a lot of community work. So my pops is from LA. I'm from Alabama. So like growing up, I always felt like LA was like, you know what I'm saying, some TV screen.
Yeah.
Like that's like on commercials. You know what I'm saying? Like to get to LA, it was just like, you know, up here. You know what I'm saying? It was one of these.
Yeah.
You feel me? I've been watching you do one of these. You know what I'm saying? So like it was up there. You feel me?
Sir.
So like growing up in LA, you know what I mean? How were you raised, right? Like talk about how you were raised and how that has contributed to who you are today.
That's a great question, bro. Like, I always came from the place of it's no big eyes, no little U's. I got aunties and uncles from Alabama. You know what I'm talking about? So
what part?
Mobile.
Okay.
And Tuscaloosa.
Okay.
Tuscaloosa. Yeah, Tuscaloosa. Shout out
I
Uncle
don't care
Larry.
nothing about the time.
Nothing about the time. About the time.
Uncle Mac Bush, Uncle Dev.
Okay.
So, if you from LA, your family gonna come from the South.
For sure.
I'm born and raised in LA, but my family in Alabama, Texas, Louisiana. You know what I'm talking about? Arkansas.
Okay.
Mississippi. So I've always been an advocate of giving props to down south, because y'all came. My family came from down there, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And made a way up here. You know what I'm saying? So I've never been like, oh, LA. But, LA, man, I was raised, I was blessed, man. I was really, God, man, had his hand on me, man. He still got his hand on me. you know, coming from, you know, born and raised in South Central.
Yeah.
You know, my mother was murdered. You know what I'm saying? When I was 9 years old, man. You know, that was devastating. Yeah, it was 5 of us. The states they took us. Matter of fact, the states took us. Wasn't for my grandmother. You know what I'm saying? Shout out, rest in peace, Mother D, Mama.
Yeah.
She raised her kids, raised her kids. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And ain't no
That's a
more
lot,
no big mama. You know,
That's
ain't
a
no more
lot.
big mama.
Yeah.
My grandmama was a warrior. Let me smell your hands. Let me smell your hands. Oh, my hands, grandma. Yeah, you smoking that tweed. You gonna come up a tramp. You ain't gonna be able to buy yourself a cheeseburger. Addicted to drugs.
Sure.
So, you know, through that tragedy, my pops was in the pen. I never want to, you know, play the victim. I hate that victim story. You know what I'm saying? I hate to be the same story, but this is my story. My pops was doing life in the penitentiary.
Yeah.
My mother, this when I'm like 9. You know what I'm saying? So my grandmother stepped up, man. My auntie burned me, and the whole family. I mean, you know, and she, you know, she tried. You know what I'm saying? She did the best she can. And I didn't want to, you know what I'm saying? I hid a lot of stuff from her, too. Me and my brother, we hid a lot of stuff from her because I didn't want to I was smart enough, I love my grandmama that much, not to put too much burden on her.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But I thought we was rich. My grandparents, I really thought we was rich. You know, I thought we was rich. You know, 7 people in a 2-bedroom or 8 people. We was balling.
No, for sure.
I really thought we was rich, man. My grandmama, she worked like 5, 6 jobs. And I look back when I'm old, I'm like, God, wow.
Yeah.
They don't make them like that no more.
She did all that for y'all.
But yeah, man. She didn't miss a beat, man. She was never sick. She was custodian, a hairdresser, was maid for the big Jewish producers. That's how I got into the entertainment business. My grandmama, she was a maid. Yeah, she was a maid, man. She was, man. That's why my relationships sometimes falter with women. Because I compare them to my grandma.
You got a high expectation.
I got a high expectation.
Unpack that though.
I got a high expectation.
So I think
on a beat.
I think a lot of like you mentioned, bro, a lot of times, and you know, especially for black males, whatever that maternal figure was, your grandmother, your mom's, your auntie, you know what I'm saying, whoever that was in your life that you hold up so high, a lot of times we compare, you know what I'm saying, our potential girl, wife, whatever, spouse, partner to them. So like, how do you feel about where we are today and the difference between, you mentioned your grandmother, right? What do you think is what we're missing, right? And how do we get there? Is it even possible to have somebody like your grandma, right? Like be the woman that you're looking for today?
I think it's a lot of women out there that's like that. Like my grandma. I think they're out there. The women now, I think through, you know, social media and TV and what's perceived and the persona, and perception of what women are today is, you know, dig it out your hands, get your hands, eat the pussy. Give me the dick, swing that dick, slang that dick, bitch, pussy. You know what I'm saying? And you know, and that's sad, bro, because my grandmama, man, she wouldn't even let my sister and them friends spend the night. They ain't gonna set my grandsons up. Women lie. You know, I think the truth, women ain't telling the truth like grandmama told the truth. You know what I'm saying?
She told you when you smell raw.
She
said,
told
let
you.
me smell your hands.
Let me smell your. She'll beat you to babe. Like my sister, if they wouldn't bathe, my grandma would beat their ass. Get your ass in there. Anybody, get in there and bathe, mama.
Yeah.
You come up a tramp. I think the truth, and the women nowadays, they after the money. They're after the money. They're after something that's a facade, because everybody ain't gonna make it in rap. It's, you know, like everybody gonna make it into the NBA. So these girls now, everybody's showing their ass. I call it strip hop. The women it's strip hop.
Strip hop.
Yeah.
That's a new one. I ain't heard that one.
Strip hop.
Not hip hop.
Yeah,
strip hop. Okay.
And bangs your musty motherfucker. No, because remember back in the day, y'all?
Yeah.
Man, we had Queen Latifah. UNITY.
Why?
Ladies first. Ladies first. MC
Yeah.
Light.
Yeah.
I want a roughneck.
Yeah.
Yo. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
The intelligent, the black female, you know, the ID,
Right.
man. Yo said, check my booty. Yeah, it's kind of soft fit, but if you touch it, you're living in a coffin. We ain't got that no more. These bitches now, eat the pussy, grab the pussy. Eat my ass, I'm gonna eat your ass. Shit, dookie, booty. Eat the booty. What kind of shit is that, man?
Yeah.
Nah, that's-
for sure.
And it's
That's
marketed. It's marketed. And me, I have fun with it because I'm coming from a music background. We talked a lot of shit. We talked our shit. We talked our shit, but now everybody's doing it. All the females and the little girls is mimicking it, twerking and doing all that. So I'm glad I got a son, man. I'm glad I kick my daughter ass. If I see my daughter twerk, I'm gonna boot her ass to the moon. I'm going to prison.
This is why, honestly, this is why fathers are so important.
Thank you.
This is why fathers are so important, right?
Facts.
A lot of times, like you said, social media and the environment we live in today, they're promoting these acts.
Yeah.
And they try to make it seem normal. And when you correct somebody for doing the wrong thing, oh, you're insecure. Oh, you don't know how to be a man. But y'all don't understand that a father's role is not only to just be a man and protect and provide, it's also to guide the women in his life on how to obtain the life that he's providing for him. How do you find a good man? You listen to the father that's in your household. You listen to the man that your mother found. You know what I'm saying? That is presented that different type of life for you. Like, we're so caught up in and try to obtain the money and try to obtain the materialistic aspects of life that we forget about what the true foundation is.
No, absolutely.
It's that friendship. It's that talking. It's the grandmother who's working 5 and 6 jobs to take care of not just her kids, but a community.
Man.
You know what I'm saying? Like, a lot of people don't understand that our grandparents, our mothers, people that we grew up in life, they didn't take care of just us. They took care of everybody. They made sure everybody had something to eat. They made sure everybody was good to go. And we're so lost and we're so selfish today that we forget that it's not just about one people, it's about all people.
Man, that's real spit.
You know what I'm
that's
saying?
real. That's real.
Yeah, that's real spit, man. You put it in a great format, man, because my grandmother, not only, like you said, for Thanksgiving, she would make 35 pies. You know,
all that.
3 big old turkeys, 17 cakes, and people in the neighborhood would come and she would give them away. I said, Grandmama, don't get them niggas our food. No, Grandmama, I'm hungry. Shut up, bastard. And she'd do this to me. She said, see, do your hands like this. She said, do your hands like this. Nothing can get in, nothing can come out. She said, when you do it like that, money comes, it's gonna come. It's gonna come and go. Gonna come and go. Keep your hands open, man. And I learned that from her, being a giver. You know, there's more power in giving than taking.
Ooh, sure.
More power in giving.
Man, I just I saw a sermon last week, bro, and the whole message was like opening your hands.
Yes.
You feel me? And I think it's amazing that a lot of people, bro, like, and this is why we do this, because we like to show the other side of people. You feel me? I don't know if you've ever been able to be on a platform and show this side. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I think it's great, bro, to like show people that, like, yes, I'm in comedy. Yes, I'm from LA. But like, I think a lot of times people don't realize, as a people, we still deep though.
Yeah.
Like, we still have substance. You feel me? Like, it ain't just like you said, just, social media, you feel me? Like, we still deep. So I think that's super dope, bro, to like, you know what I'm saying, unpack that and like learn about your grandma.
Well, not to cut you, but I just want to appreciate what you're doing. But you say it because, to answer your question, it's a lot of platforms I go on, they just be wanting to cut me off, want to shuck and buck, and, you know, and don't want to get to the meat and potatoes of the knowledge that I possess. Sure. You know what I'm saying?
Sure.
One thing, the question you asked me, what people don't know, I come from a background, my pops, Jihad Farad, you know, he bodyguard Malcolm X, my uncle.
Oh, hold on. This is exclusive. This gotta be an exclusive.
We really giving y'all a deep dive.
Exclusive. So say that again.
My uncle, shout out Uncle Money, my pops, Jihad Farad, and Latif, my uncle, rest in peace, they bodyguarded Malcolm X. My pops, when they first started, it was Nation of Islam with the Nation, right? So when they went to kill the brother minister the first time, the police at Mosque 37th on Western, police pulled out a pistol, shot my uncle 5 times. He took the pistol, shot them 5 times. They gave him 10 years.
Wow.
10 years
for defending himself.
And this is before when they first attacked on Malcolm X. He's in the documentary. It's a documentary he's in. And when I wasn't born then, but he was telling me and showing me. And that's when he went to Sunni Muslim. It's funny because my uncle said, he said, "Had to get out that Nation of Islam. That shit get you killed." He went Sunni, so he went Sunni.
Okay.
I Colonel Westby at my uncle's house all the time. Rest in peace to Big Cap, Shaheed. But I come from my brother is just tremendously knowledgeable. My sister is a genius. She taught at Marcus Garvey. Taught kids.
Yeah.
How to do calculus at 8 years old.
Wow.
Cherie.
Teach them young.
Yeah, teach them young. What they never taught you in history, about the 7 black presidents, which is Abraham Lincoln, Andrew.
Talk about it.
Yes. He was a Willie Here president. That's why he's on a penny. Abraham Africanus was his father, So my knowledge go deep. I mean, I deep. But like you said, on some platforms, they just want to huck and buck. And so sometimes I just play the role, whoop, and they don't really know that I come from a family of scholars, and my auntie, work at one of the supervisors at the pharmaceutical company, which she manufactures medicine. And my sister's biology major, this bitch used to This bitch used to follow tornadoes. What you call the motherfuckers? Oceanography.
You out there following tornadoes.
Yeah, I remember Chris Spencer. Shout out my boy Chris Spencer. The homie, because my auntie, she donates to the pumps, Ladylike for women. And a lot of money. And Chris Spencer was like, because he hosts it too. He hosts the event. And I wasn't there at the time. He ran into my brother, my sister. He was like, "Man, what happened to Boo Kapone?" He said, "Well, your people are scholars, man. What happened to you?" I was like, "Shut up, nigga. I do what I want to do.
I do what I want.
I do what I want to do.
Yeah, he said, "But your people are geniuses." I'm a genius too, motherfucker.
On that note of geniuses, bro, and we'll also get to when you mentioned your grandmother and how you even got into comedy. But I think also, like, my favorite comedians, they teach you something.
Yeah.
You feel me? They teach you knowledge. That's why I love listening to Dave Chappelle. You feel me? I love watching old reruns of Richard Pryor. You feel me? I like learning in a humorous way. It makes learning fun. You feel me? Like, it's like a a phrase that they call it edutainment. You know what I'm saying? So, like, speak about how I have a great, respect for comedians. You feel me? So, like, speak about how the ability to, you really speaking truth, but you, like, giving it in a funny way. I think, like, rappers and comedians, that's one of the two professions. You can say what you want to say, and, like, people gonna rock with it. You know what I'm saying? So, like, especially in the day and age we in right now, they're kind of trying to censor what you say. So speak about how, speaking truth in a comedic way and also being a genius, bro.
Yeah. Wow, that's a great question. Edutainment. I remember that.
Yeah.
One of my favorites, bro, and he did it to a T. Like you said, Dave Chappelle is like a little hymn to me, like a little hymn, because I studied comedy music all my life, and I know who borrowed from this person. George Carlin.
I don't even know. You got to put me
George
on that.
Carlin is one of the most brilliant comedians. Rest in peace. A Caucasian white comedian.
Okay.
He, oh my God, go study him, man.
Okay.
Go look him up. His education, he would just educate the people, man, on the government, the world, the conspiracies, what's going on for in today and history. And about how the government, is controlling the people. But it would be funny. It's like if you had a dog, right? And you want to feed your dog, right? But he didn't like the medicine.
Okay.
When my mom was alive, she would put the medicine in an egg, wrap it up, and put it in his food. So that's kind of George Carlin. He was giving James Chappelle. He giving you that medicine
that's
through
a
laughter.
great analogy,
You
bro.
feel me?
Yeah.
George Carlin was the best. He was incredible at that. You know what I'm saying? He was probably the best. Just picture a white Dave Chappelle, older, They're just super funny, super smart, super. So I would say George Carlin was probably the best at that. Then you had Dick Gregory. If you remember Dick Gregory.
No, for
Dick
sure.
Gregory was like that.
No,
you know
he
what I'm
was.
saying? He was a great educator of comedy and educator of political. See, when you deal with comedy, it's different genres. You know, we have satire. Satire is a genre of comedy that you take something bad and make it funny, but also you talk and attack political. You know what I'm saying? Political, like you would talk about the president, Joe Biden. Gotcha. You know, you see some white dog duking. Joe Biden is, you know, a Trump. You would talk political.
Yeah.
So Dave Chappelle and them, he do satire. George Carlin do satire. I do satire. Then you have called screwball comedy, like Three Stooges. You know what I'm saying? Then slapstick would be like, Steve Martin would Fall Down and physical comedy. So comedians in comedy have always been prudent till they say the jester. People look at the jester like he's a fool or he's a dummy. No, the jester knew what he was doing. The jester was making the king laugh through different political stuff, getting his political agenda across through the king, through the jester, right? Like Richard Pryor, great at it. Richard Pryor's awesome at it. And who was one of the kings of it too? Who? Paul Mooney. Man. Paul Mooney was getting them white folks' ass in a funny way.
Yeah.
So, like you said, it's a system, it's a tool, right? That you use to get your point across. And comedy is the last of the voice, and they trying to censor that. That's why I told people, everybody, I've been saying this for years. I say, I'm a comedian. It's the difference, you know, from a comedian and a comic.
Talk about that. What's the difference?
The difference, a comic, you know, if you're a comic, so that's so big. A comic comes with the premise, punchline, setup, punchline.
I got you.
It's order, you know. Comics say things that are funny. Comedians, we make things funny. You know what I'm saying? It's right? It's a premise, but it's like you said earlier. We can take anything. We at a funeral.
And making fun of somebody in the background laughing.
Like, he ain't dead. Get him.
Yeah, they definitely say that.
He come late to his funeral. I ain't dead.
You know, I had late to his funeral.
Yeah, I used to have a joke. I do that joke. I said, niggas, man, we always late. And niggas was late to slavery. Niggas got to slavery late. Man, said, hey, you niggas is late. Get to work. Niggas was late to his own funeral.
I love that. I love that. One of the best things that I think you explained in a different way is presentation. Yeah. Presentation helps you get away some of the most important topics that other people don't understand. It's very hard sometimes just to present somebody the truth in a very straightforward way. Hey, this is right, this is wrong. But if you can make them laugh about it and still educate them, they take in that knowledge a different way, right? They don't have the abrupt response to you just telling them, hey, this is how it's going to go. They're like, hey, that was funny, but it makes sense. Yeah. That was funny, but it makes sense. That's why I love a whole bunch of comedians, because what they do is they take the real world experiences that we're dealing with, the traumas, the different things that make life hard, sometimes the things that make life easy, and they present it to you in a way that is so digestible, you run with it. You see it and you're like, you know what? That makes sense. I'm going through the same thing. But now instead of looking at it in a negative way, you're like, he or she made light of the situation, so I can accept it. And one of the things I would like to attribute that to is a gift. That is a gift to be able to do that, to be able to present people with that type of topic in that type of way. So when it comes to comedy, when it comes to the way you were raised and everything growing up, what do you think is your gift and your purpose in life?
My gift, man, is, because it's crazy. That's a great question, man. You guys are shot, man. Shot, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, y'all both wait. Who's coming to dinner, motherfucker?
Yeah.
Portiers.
Yeah.
I'm loving it, man. Now, you know, I think as my brother always tell me, man, and I've been like this all my life. Like people that know, and I probably know everybody in the world. That's what Brent had to do. Brent said, Boo knows everybody in the world. Yeah. I've been around. I've been in every situation, every nook and cranny, every hood spot, everywhere you can imagine. I've been there in the cut by myself. No, none of my homies, none of that.
Yeah,
I come
yeah.
from a high-powered neighborhood. By myself. You see,
Yeah.
I'm here by myself.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? And the gift is I'm an entertainer. I'm a character. All my life, I wanted to entertain my grandma, through my mama, sugar mama. When we was little, she'd wake us up like at 4 or 5. Come on, we dancing with my brother, rapping and pop locking, and
Yeah.
I just been since I was born, man. And I'll tell you a story that capitulates what you're saying.
Capitulates.
Capitulate. I got some big words.
No,
You pulled that one out the bag.
Bro.
You pulled that one out the bag. Yeah, I see.
Capitulates.
Hey, man,
No, for sure. He kept family of geniuses.
Hey, genius.
They
He said-
geniuses.
What happened to you? I want to see how double. No, but when I got lost. True story. I got lost when I was 5. I was lost for probably about 19, 20 some hours. Yeah, it was my grandmother. She's the worst time. My family. I had family that stayed on Cadillac in Shenandoah, right there in West LA. And so we was at my uncle's house. Rest in peace, Uncle Hamp. And I got lost. And they was looking for me. Oh my God, he was yelling my boo, because I've always been Boo. Boo. You know what I'm saying? So, my family is Creole, Louisiana, Texas, Creole, so Boo is a term of endearment. And so I've always been Boo. It's on my birthday, Boo, bad Boo, Boo. And so they yelling Boo all through the neighborhood. And my brother them said, they walked and they heard a bunch of just families just laughing and just going crazy. They went to look, and I'm sitting, and it's a circle of people, the whole family, and I'm entertaining them, just entertaining them. And he was like, this kid just walked, this baby just came in and said, hey, my name Boo Johnson, and I'm finna entertain y'all.
Wow.
And ooka-baka.
At 5.
At 5, true story. So that's my gift, man. Entertainment. That's my gift. That's my what do you say? That's my gift and my
Your purpose.
And through my gift, my purpose to bring love. And it sound corny though, but I'm talking about that hate shit gotta go, man. And I'm talking about in anything. In anything, till they put me in the ground, I'm anti-hate, bro, on any level, like any race, any creed, any color, you's a sucker if you hate somebody. You's a sagoonie if you hate somebody. If you hate a motherfucking sexual preference, if you hate a motherfucking color, if you hate a motherfucking religion, if you hate a motherfucking ethnicity, you a sucker to me. You know what I'm saying? Because it's none of my business what somebody do in their bedroom.
Right.
For me to hate them and you want to kill them, it's none of my because you're a different color. That go for both sides. Because I look at some people, some nationalists, not really nationalists, but some hotep hustlers. You know what I'm saying? And they say, and they look like me, but they say, oh man, I hate the white people. I hate these people because a white man did this. But you acting just like him. What makes you different?
Perpetuating the stereotype.
You know what I'm saying? Don't date this woman because she white, or don't date. That's none of your goddamn business. It's none of my business who somebody putting their dick in. I don't get involved with dick and pussy collisions. So some of our so-called, and I ain't gonna say their names, but some of our leaders are to be on the internet spewing hate, man. They suckers to me. Because a real G don't have time to be worrying about who you sleeping with or who you sleeping with or who, you know what I'm saying? We humanitarians. Gotcha. We human beings, bro. So that's my purpose, to eradicate the hate, bro. To eradicate that shit. You know what I'm saying? Because it doesn't serve a purpose for humanity. Now, for the motherfuckers that are hating and the haters, y'all stay in your lane. Yeah. Stay away from us because we're going to laugh. Right. We're going to have fun.
Have a good time.
We're going to dance. Right. Because guess what? It brings life. It brings life. Laughter. It's a medicine. I'm telling you. I remember, this is a true story. My homegirl Mimi, we was talking about money. I was like, Mimi, money, woo. Small shout out Mimi. But then I was telling her about the medicine of laughter. And we're going through an elevator. It's like six. I don't know these niggas from a can of paint. Them niggas like, Boo Kapone. It was around the COVID shit, right? The pandemic. Boo Kapone, man. I was gonna he said he was gonna, but I was gonna kill myself, boo. I lost my job. I lost my wife. She died of COVID. She and my kid, man. He said I went homeless. He said if it wasn't for you, you know, the roast me shit, your comedy, and he started crying. Yeah. Yeah. So that's the purpose. And it's a medicine. So my son was like, Dad, I was like, yeah, that's my purpose. You know, I didn't know this dude, but somehow it touched him. So I knew, I said, I'm doing something. That's my purpose, man. And for him to say that, it touched me. Because he was going to kill himself. And he was crying. I started crying. So that's one of them experiences.
That changes everything.
It changes the game.
Y'all don't realize.
My bad, Sean, man.
Nah, that's real. We appreciate that. Y'all don't realize how much putting a smile on somebody's face, pull them out of situation, changes their entire lives. Like, you was put on this earth to do something, to impact people. If you weren't who you were, that person may not be standing here today.
Yeah, and he told me that.
But just the fact that you were able to impart life onto somebody, you were able to make light of certain situations, pulled him out of somewhere that he didn't think he could ever be pulled out of.
And after that, I'm going to start going hard. I start really taking it really like, man, I got to, you know what I'm saying? My son's like, it's messy, but I already knew purpose, but for that dude to, it was like 7 of them. They just came off the elevator. Boo Kapone, oh my God, not the watch. You bitch. And then in my mind, I was like, wow, for a person I've never met and going through wanting to off themselves, man. You know what I'm saying?
That's deep, bro.
And contributed to me, bro. It just gave me like more power, like not power, but more ambition. Like,
oh, for sure.
Okay, boo, you touching people, man. Let's keep it going, man.
Yeah.
Because like laughter is, sometimes that's all a lot of people got, man. A lot of people got. I tell you a story, man, not to hold y'all down, but
bro, this is why we do. This is why we do this.
Man,
this is why we do this.
I have a mentor of mine, Danny Green. Shout out Danny Green. Danny from Philadelphia, hell of a comedian. Check him out. Danny, man, he's a hell of a guy out of Philly. Years ago when I was really getting my feet wet, you know what I'm saying, in the comedy, you know what I'm saying, coming from the music, he would hire me. And I remember one time I got there late, a little late. I was faded because I used to drink a lot when I got on stage for courage. It was intimidating. I don't care who you are, man. Public speaking and getting on stage, but it's hard. I mean,
hard business.
It's hard business, man. It's hard business. And I remember I came faded. I was drunk, man. He kind of scolded me. And I had to take it, you know what I'm saying? You know, I'm 5'9", you know what I'm saying? 230 pounds of gut-wrenching terror. With my Smitties.
Yeah.
I had to take it, but he was like, man, boo, he said, these people might have lost their job, might have lost a family member. Them motherfuckers might have going through shit, and they come to pay for us to take them away from that. And that's what you do to them? Boy, that shook me. And ever since then, I stopped getting faded. I just sip a little bit and do because you never know who that audience is going through something that depending on you to come through with your material and make them laugh. It's a job, it's an art, it's a medicine. So ever since that, I took it real serious. To be prepared. Like a surgeon, a brain surgeon. I'm gonna make these motherfuckers laugh by any means necessary.
I think, bro, you said a lot, right? And I'm learning. That's why we do this, right? I'm learning from you. Sitting right now, I'm learning, right? And you mentioned the analogy of giving a dog medicine through their food. And I think right now, I think the best medicine for everything that we're going through is what you're speaking about. You feel me? And so I think anybody that's watching, anybody that's listening right now, use your gift as medicine. Right? Like, God put you here for a reason. Like, don't get it twisted. I love to have fun. You feel me? Like, we gonna have fun. If you know me, we gonna have fun. At the same time, I'm always God number one, though.
Yeah.
You feel me? And so I think everybody has a gift. People talk about changing the world all the time, right? what's gonna change the world? Tupac would be like, I might not beat him up that's gonna change the world, but I'm a spark that's gonna change the world.
Yeah.
And I think that spark to change the world is tapping into your gifts and your purpose. If everybody in this room, everybody listening to us would tap into your purpose and your gift, that's how the world changes, because it forces you to be better. You taking your profession seriously, that guy Danny Green telling you, hey, bro, like, these people coming out here to see you to escape whatever they're going through.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Keith and Hassan, y'all have a platform and y'all helping people grow. Hey, Angelito the engineer, people, you got to be on your top-notch skill, because people need to catch everything that they're saying. If everybody in their own profession, in their own world, took their gift seriously and what they did seriously, I feel like that's going to spark the world to be a better place, because it forces you to be better. I got to show up on time. I can't get faded.
Mm-hmm.
You feel me? I have to be better. My son is watching me now.
Yeah.
I'm coming off the elevator now, and they saying how this has changed my life gives me now like that ambition, that drive to like, I can't play with this.
Yes.
You feel me? Like, if everybody took their gift seriously, somebody out there needs your gift.
Mm-hmm.
Somebody out there needs your purpose.
Mm-hmm.
You feel me? Somebody out there, whatever you offer to the world that you do naturally. The beautiful thing about kids, in the Bible, it talks about childlike faith. Right? The beautiful thing about kids is they have the craziest imagination. They believe that they can do anything, right? If we grow up and keep that same childlike faith, and we feel like we can do anything, we feel like we can be lost for 20 hours, go to a random family and put on a show at 5, bro, you're the Mike. That's a Michael Jackson story. That's a Michael Jackson. Joe Jackson got you in there dancing, the whole crew, and we, you know what I'm saying? We in there getting our gift off.
Yeah.
I think as a kid, everybody knows who they really are. They say like as a kid, you're super fresh from a spiritual realm, like you've just been born.
Mm-hmm.
So you've only been 5 years in the real world.
Mm-hmm.
So you know who you were at 5. We've been doing this. If you go back and you talk the stories about, you know, people that raised you, they be like, you've been doing that since you was little.
Mm-hmm.
You feel me? You've been doing whatever you're supposed to do in life since a kid, since a jit. If you from Florida, you feel me? It's just a jit. You feel me? Like, that's who you are. That's what you do. And I may be ranting right now, but I want y'all to understand, like, the medicine to life, you talk about pharmaceutical companies, the real medicine is your gift.
Yeah.
You feel me? Like, you doing that, you ain't getting paid at 5. No money could ever replace who you are, bro.
Yeah.
No money can, like, the reason why we even do this platform is because this is what we would do anyway.
Exactly. We do this if we was at home on the couch, like we on the couch right here.
Yeah.
We would do this regardless.
Yeah.
You feel me?
That's a point. That's a good point. Like, will you do it for free? Like, would you do? I would do it without getting paid. Are you that focused or that, you know, hungry about entertaining not only you but people?
Mm-hmm.
Will you do it free? That's why I asked my son. Shout out Aramis. He's rapping since 2. I said, Aramis, you got to grind. Will you do this for free? What's your grind? Like my big brother, my pockets. He always said, man, Boo, this is Boo. Like, people that really know me know it's been me all my life. Like, they used to call me Hollywood Boo when I was little coming up.
Yeah.
Hollywood Boo, because I was going auditions and shit. I remember I was on the Wonder Years. Like I said, my grandmother was the maid for all the big producers when I was a baby. And I remember I was on the Wonder Years. You know, I don't know if y'all remember the Wonder Years. It was with
I've heard of it, but like I don't.
With what's my dude name? Cool white dude. What was it? Fred Savage. Shout out Fred. Fred was a hell of a motherfucker, man. He would get like good food and shit. We get craft services. He'll share his food with us.
That's what's up.
Wonder Years, man. And I remember we was shooting in Culver City Park. I'm like in the 7th grade. I'm young. My brothers and them come up to the set, clowning me. Because I got an afro. He's a sellout. Look at him. While they eat all the food.
Yeah.
Look at him. They got him. That's what they call me. What do you call them people? The woman all in the woman, but yeah. Sambo. Not Sambo, but Sambo.
Yeah.
Not Uncle Tom. You know, Uncle Tom was the hero.
Yeah.
Sambo.
Okay.
That was the bad guy. So when you call people Uncle Toms, you know that's not a derogatory. You know they're it's a misnomer saying a person's Uncle Tom, because Uncle Tom was the hero.
I didn't know that.
It was Sambo.
Put me on game, but I didn't know that.
The Sambo was the villain. He was the nigga. Now, not the nigga. Nigga's a good word. he was the sellout, Sambo. But Uncle Tom, see, if you look at anything Tom, you got a Tom Turkey. What's a Tomboy? It's a tough. That's a tough girl. So Tom was always here. So we get it misconstrued. Like we don't like we be saying shit that we don't even know what we talking about.
I'm gonna have to look into that.
A lot of people be fucking the knowledge up, but a lot of people like now you got all these hotel hustlers. You know, I ain't gonna say their names, but y'all know who they are, man. They know who they are, man. If you gotta, you gotta go through man to get some. It's already in you. Spirituality,
right.
Religion's already in you. Like you said, the key is in the spiritual world. If I didn't know God, I wouldn't be here. So for me to get here, I had to know God.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I remember my little brother, she was like, "You don't believe in God?" I said, "I don't believe in God. If you believe in God, you believe in Him. I know God."
Wait a minute. We in the school zone. Draw slow.
Run it back for the people.
You said believe in God. It means you believing. You believing Him.
You believing Him.
Like you're leaving Him.
You're leaving. That's the word. Leaving. Believe.
Ooh, talk to him, Boo. Talk to him.
Boo on one today. Boo on one today.
Niggas lock the door.
Boo on one
Talk
today.
to him.
Yeah.
Talk to
So
him.
it's all about knowing. You know what I'm saying? If I know God, right? And so religion, spirituality, you can't get that from nowhere out you. It's in you. It's in you. That's why if you look at the movie Roots or one of them, one of the movies or whatever, but this comes from sacred knowledge of ethos, you know what I'm saying? Ancient Kemet. You know what I'm saying? Which is Egypt.
Talk to him.
Kemet means, from the word chemistry, K. But we would take our babies when they born and we would do it like this. Like I did my son, Aramis. Everything in the galaxy is in you. You know what I'm saying? You can't go out you without it's already in you. Like I always talk about this movie that's a hell of a movie that came back in the day. It was called Last Dragon.
Okay.
Remember that? Go see it with Bruce Lee.
Yeah, I remember that.
I ain't seen that.
Show enough. Who's the master?
Yeah. You never seen Last Dragon? Last Dragon's a movie.
It's the movie. Go see that movie.
Okay.
And I would suggest Karate Kid too.
Okay.
Watch both of the movies if you ever want to be inspired. So Bruce Leroy, all through the whole movie, he's trying to find who? The master. Right? Trying to find the master. He's going, show enough kicking his ass. He's going around. He can't find the master. He find the master. Finally comes with an intuition, gets epiphany. And he's been walking around looking for something that's already in him. So at the end of the movie, I don't want to blow it for you, but I got to tell you, he finds out he's the master.
He's the master.
He said, who's the master? He said, I am.
Master of my fate.
I am.
Yo, I cannot. Hey, look, I cannot glaze
over. Boo. Hey,
I cannot glaze over. I cannot glaze over.
Talk to him.
Right? The biggest thing that you said is in you. I feel like a lot of times through life, we're walking around trying to find who we are. We're searching outside of who we are to find who we are. We're looking for somebody to tell us who we are.
Come on.
You know what I'm saying? And like you said, as a youngin', we've been doing this. It's been inside of us all along. And people like, well, I don't have a purpose. Like, nothing gives me meaning. And I feel like people that really find their true meaning is when they disconnect from everything and they sit alone with themselves.
Man.
And they look themselves in the mirror and they say, this isn't good about me. This isn't great about me, but I love everything.
Come on.
You know what I'm saying? I have the true meaning of what it means to be me inside of me. Everything that you need in this world, you were gifted the moment you were born.
Come on.
God put a part of himself in you. He gave you a part of one of his talents. It may not be another talent somebody else has, but it's one talent that is very distinct to who you are. There is nothing in this world you need that is outside of you. And you have to understand that you have importance, you have meaning, you have purpose, you have drive, you have everything you need in the being of your soul. And if you would just take the time to stop trying to get everybody's approval on who you are and just sit alone and say, you know what, this is who I am, and this means the world to me.
Right.
This means the world to God. God put me on this earth for a purpose. There's no reason I should leave this earth without fulfilling that dream.
Come on. That's real spirit.
No,
Come on.
For sure.
Son, man, y'all can listen. I was white with a tail. Hit the finish line, young black male.
Yeah.
You understand me? We outswam 1 million sperm cells. Think about that. If you just think about that. See, motherfuckers don't think about that. They think about everything else. But they don't think about that. We here, you know, you outswam him. You outswam him. I outswam him. He outswam him.
Right.
$1 billion. Motherfucker in an idiot would call me and go, no, nigga, that minute little thing right there, right, will get you over the hump because we already won.
We already won.
Just think about it. In the dark, you made it to that egg, and then you was 9 months, right, with a biblical cord tied around your goddamn neck. Then when our water broke, you came out, and then to how old you now battling this wicked-ass regime and this planet, a wicked motherfucker. You could take a black baby, Asian baby, white baby, Hindu, whatever. They're going to play together to some sick, sadistic motherfucker saying something wrong with that, something wrong with that, something, right? So we know this shit is taught. This shit is taught, right? So at the end of the day, through the school system, through public school system, all that shit, bails. It's a prison.
Conditioning.
It's getting you ready for prison, man.
Right.
It's getting you ready for prison. The shit that's going on now is crazy.
Right.
It's nuts right now. If you really focus in on what's going on, man, it's two sides of a dirty bird. The right and the left wings. And what color are they? Red and blue.
Red and blue.
Crips wear their flags to the left. Bloods wear their flags to the right.
That's big. Who was it? Who was it that modified the school system?
Rockefeller.
Rockefeller literally came through with this mindset. He said, I don't want to breed thinkers. I want to breed workers.
Yeah.
That is why you got class at certain times. That is why you eat lunch at certain times. You eat dinner at certain times. You show up to a strict schedule every single day because they are breeding workers. They don't want you to think for yourselves.
Man,
they don't want you to build.
Hole.
The detention hole. You mess up, you're going to detention.
You go to detention, the hole.
You know what I'm saying? Or you go to alternative school.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? Because they don't want you to think for your own self. This is why certain education topics were taken out of the school system.
Man.
This is why they glaze over certain things because they don't want you to know what the truth is. This is why they don't teach about financial literacy in school.
Come on.
They tell you about history. They tell you about math. They tell you about science. All these different things. Don't get me wrong. There's value in all of them. But what they teach you and the proponents of how they teach you makes you want to be a follower. Yeah. It makes you want to be guided by somebody who already has everything that you want and just to follow in their path and not think for your own self.
That's why my sister Cherie, the genius, she was teaching them kids Marcus Garvey. Now Marcus Garvey, if you know who he was, Marcus Garvey was Garveyite. He was his plan was to exit back to Africa.
Back to Africa, yeah.
Right. It was black nationalists, self-sufficient, taking care of thyself, which is nothing wrong with that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? We can't be dependent on a fascist government. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
And the cool thing about it is when they got him on some trumped up stuff, but the educational part of the Marcus Garvey school is we had them babies. They're doing calculus at 6, 7, 8. Like you said, when they first come out, they can do anything.
They can do anything.
They can do anything. That's why you see our babies, they twerking, they can do it. They know all the songs. They're not like us. Because anything you give them, they gonna take off on it.
They absorb it.
They absorb it. If it's math, they're gonna absorb it. English, let's teach them some English. That's why some like you talk about Asian people shit. Them Asian people, man, they get their kids at a young age. Make them study. I had an Asian friend. I think he got a, what's my dude? I think Steve, when he was young, Steve got an A-. And his father gave him a sword. You know what to do. He said, yeah! Disrespected the whole family. Disrespected the whole family.
Yeah.
His sister, Tracy. His sister Tammy, she bought a nigga home. Lisa here. You have disrespected the whole clan. Hey. That mother had to follow that sword, man.
For A-.
For A-.
That's hilarious.
Less than stellar. You didn't do what you were supposed to do.
I had a bunch of C's and D's.
Yeah. Nah, that's funny.
I said,
that's
Steve, what's going
important.
on? A little tear came down his eye. I said, man, you got an A minus, man. You're the best in the class. He's shaking his head.
He said, I gotta go home.
He went home, man. You know what to do.
That's
You had to follow that
hilarious.
story.
Nah, for sure. I think, bro.
Respected the temple and the whole family.
Yeah. Nah, for real. I think you talked about a lot of great things, bro. You talked about the chemistry, right? I like growing up to speak about family and like, being around geniuses and stuff. Like my family made me watch Roots. My family made me watch Hidden Colors. Like my family made me like know who I am. You feel me? And so I think that was a great thing that you hit on. And people that are watching this, I encourage you to go watch Roots. I encourage you to go watch Hidden Colors. Lion King, you mentioned like lifting the baby up. Like I just saw recently where Lion King was a real story.
Yeah, it's a real story.
Of Africans. And
Yeah,
they instead of Disney using Africans to make the story, they use animals.
They use animals. It's funny you said it, a lot of Disney shit. The X-Men, all the Black Panther, all them are real people. Real people. What was the name? The lady, remember they used to have this show on TV called, what was her name? She was Xena, the warrior princess Xena.
Oh, Mulan?
Yeah, that comes from Xena. They used to have a show.
Okay,
but it was a warrior princess who conquered all of France, Rome, kicked them in the ass. Wow. Females. That's when the Woman King.
Woman King.
Woman King.
Okay.
Yeah, Woman King.
The Woman King. That was a true stories, man. And let me tell you something. Go where the lies are buried. The library. Go where the lies are buried. Go deep and research this knowledge because it's there. It is there.
Wait a minute. Say that one more time. Go to
where the lies are buried.
Eliza Berry?
The lies are buried.
Library.
Go to where the lies are buried.
Lies are buried.
Genius.
Hey, Boo said he was gonna tell y'all some stuff today. He been telling us.
Hey, look, and I'm like, wait a minute. I don't want y'all to miss that. That's all I want to make sure we ain't just like speed by that.
Yes.
Go where the lies are buried.
I'm kicking the truth to the unwoke youth, man. And if my first record I did with Mac 10 them, the Soca Illuminati was calling me. They had taps on my phone. I was kicking. Like if you go back, it's on YouTube. I mean, you can find my records. Man, I was kicking before. I was the first one to ever say Massa Musa on a record. Wasn't nobody talking about Massa Musa from Mali, the richest man. I was the first.
Richest man ever.
20 years later, now they said, because I said I'm a Bronson Ave nigga. Went from a drug abuser, but I'm a rider like Massa Musa, 20,000 camels. Gunpowder to shoot you. I resurrected as Marcus Garvey. I came back as Bob Marley on a Harley, smoking brawly, a black casket filled with dirt. Plus, they touched more kids in the Catholic Church. They got us fooled. They got us hella blown. They made a pact with the devil. They call it Skull and Bones. Black Sicilians in front of my building, never yielding. They politic with reptilians. They're gonna need a big-ass army, but they all get washed away like a tsunami. We should be sick the way that we failing, but I can CIA like Reinhard Gehlen. Bringing sight to the blind, life to the dead. You see my third eye by the life of my head. Black on black crime, we can fight for the bread till they ship your black ass right to the feds. It's December 25th, biblical myth, like the Masonic order started by Hiram Abiff. What's the riff? There is no if that the black man's God, not 3/5. You did.
3/5, tell them about it.
You did.
Yo.
They was trying to tell us we was 3/5.
I was spitting that. That's 25 years ago. 30 years ago, wasn't nobody spitting that. Nobody, I'm telling you, nobody. I remember now, I was like, boy, nobody. I'm telling you. DMX will tell you. And then it's cool, but they forget. I know where shit come from, and I give props to the origin where it come from. Nowadays, they not giving props to where shit come from. That's why I'm so elated and proud of K-Dot, Kendrick Lamar. Everybody was asking me, boo, why you wasn't at the video shoot? Well, they not like us. That's that man's time. I was with Mac 10, Ice Cube. We had a bunch. I support him, but I'm 51. I'm old. I'm not old, but damn, let them kids enjoy what they doing. I don't want to be no nigga, old ass nigga at the Q one there. They not like us.
Yeah.
You know, there's always one old dude in the video trying to go crazy.
Yeah, but the thing is, coming from an MC, master of ceremony, you know, I did it. Them my kids. I love them dudes. I I love Kendrick. They my little homie. So as an older statement, I want to watch it. I need to be there. You know what I'm saying? I'm not trying to get no brownie point. Now, if I was a young nigga, if I was 30, my son, 20, 30 something, 20, I'm 51. Let's say black don't crack, huh?
Yeah, for sure.
Unless you're smoking.
For sure. Unless
you're smoking.
But you feel me though? So people like, nah, man, I don't need it, man. I don't need. Niggas be ego munching. You know what I'm saying? I see some niggas that was there, man, just to be on TV, and that's cool. But I want to salute that Kendrick from afar and let him have his shine, let him have his day.
Yeah.
Without I learned that from Cube, man. I learned that from, Dr. Dre. I learned that from Mac 10.
Yeah.
I learned that from, some heavy hitters in the game.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Let them do DJ Quick. Let them dudes have their time. Let's stay time.
For sure.
I had my time.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I had my time. Westside Connect. We was everywhere. We was the biggest crew in the world. In the mix of the East Coast, West Coast. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah. Yeah.
In the mix of the everything. And we was, man, it was funkin'. We was funkin' in the 90s.
Yeah.
It was funk. I'm talking about funk. And I was stoning alone, nigga. I was OMG, one-man gang. You know what I'm saying? Because I told you I was about 5'8", 5'9", 215 pounds of gut-wrenching terror.
No, for
Good
sure.
with my Smitties.
Yeah, man. Man, throw away the script. All right. We had a whole script, but
but we talking.
Yeah,
that's what happens, right? When you get around good people, the conversation leads itself.
Man,
it leads itself.
So you mentioned music a few times, and we wanted to dive into that too. A lot of people, I know for myself, I didn't know that. Even you hearing that verse, right? Like, I didn't know your connection to music and what you said, bro. That was a gift too. To be able to take knowledge and bottle it up in a digestible way, that's a gift too, right? To be able to say all of that, take all of these different documents, take all of this different history and put it in a 30-second verse, bro, that's a gift. So, like, your connection to music, bro. Speak about how, your affinity to music, where that came from, and why you even wanted to make an album, why you even wanted to say that in the verse. People don't even have the courage to say that. Comedians have great courage. Some of the most courageous people I ever known. To get on stage, I had a bad day, I'm trying to escape. We mentioned earlier, whatever you're going through, make me laugh. And black people, we're gonna come up there and be like, you can't make me laugh.
Boo! You want to boo somebody so bad.
You know what I'm saying? So talk about that, bro, your courage and your affinity to music.
Well, music, man, is I go back to Sugar Mama. Rest in peace, my mama, man. Like I said, they downed my mom when I was young, man, violently. You know what I'm saying? And she instilled music in me and my brothers. Like I remember she go and got Rick James and got us Sugar Hill Gang.
Okay.
So we would always rap. My older big relative, Pockets, shout out to Pockets. He produced Bonnie and Clyde. He did everything for Ice Cube, a lot of shit. But when we was little, he was DJing. He was probably like 12, 13. I was probably like 3.
Yeah.
I was about 5.
Okay.
My brother was 6, 7. And so he was older than us, but we was all babies. But he was a DJ, so we would DJ and look up to him. And that's when On TV Select, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So they was have this show called Graffiti Rock from New York. That's when New York, the Mecca, New York, we all wanted to be New York.
Yeah.
That's kids, like Run DMC. We looked up to them, LL Cool J, Run DMC. We used to dress up like Run DMC for Halloween. That's how big.
Wow.
Yeah, he was big.
That's how big New York was with they arrogant ass. but so it was just one of them things. Like I said, it was a gift. I could freestyle since I was like 6, 7. My son did it at 2. Aramis. Go get Aramis shit. Aramis is the dog. He was rapping at 2. I could do it at 5. I swear to God. You ask anybody. But all I would say is homeboy, let me homeboy. That was homeboy. That was my homeboy.
You had a staple.
Homeboy, let me tell you, homeboy, let me tell you, homeboy, let me tell you, homeboy. Let me tell you, homeboy, let me tell you, homeboy.
Yeah.
Let me tell you, my uncle be like, God damn, quit saying, let me tell you, homeboy.
Yeah.
All he saying, let me tell you, homeboy. That's all I had was, let me tell you, homeboy. Let me tell you, homeboy.
Gotta have a base.
And like 6, but my brother, Jay Stubb, Johnny J, man, my older brother, to have a big brother like him, man, he was the best at everything. boxing, football, basketball, rapping, and he would write. He would be in a dictionary writing, and he was dope. I could say some rhymes that in the 6th grade now that I remember his on the mic. Say it loud. That's the name of this cut. You grooving, go some move your butt. Now the sins on your band, rocking till the end. The drum machines in my rhyme together will blend. Like the sucker back, so I can empty step back. My eyes is dark brown, my zucchini is black. Like a brand new Sony on the mic, not phony. Like a dub up above from here to Arizona. Wave on my wine, I can be James Bond, but you can never say the red, but I'm a Louis Vuitton. They call me the J because I'm ready to play. You can say I'm the cool J of LA and the muscle bound like Poe Anthony can never get. Bow-legged Lou may be cool, but you got to get with this groove. I was in the 3rd grade. I still remember that rhyme. So we was doing it when they said, y'all, hip-hop wasn't going to last. That's why I be like, y'all niggas, y'all can't tell me nothing. We've been a part of this since the birth.
Right.
I'm 51.
Yeah.
How old is hip hop? 50. Go to yeah. And so my brother used to battle. He'd go battle at the USC Village, and then what was with me because my uncles was Freeway Rick and
Snowfall.
Yeah. My uncles
Yeah.
Ruby and all them. So I was leaning on the pimp and gangster side.
Yeah.
I used to laugh at niggas when they were trying to rap. Nah, y'all niggas want to be rappers. Goofies. Wow. I wanted to wear Fila BJs, but I could freestyle.
Yeah.
But my brother and them, they went on, Peachy P, the Three Devastators, all this shit. But Curtis Blow was one of my brother's favorite rappers. You remember Curtis Blow?
Yeah. Basketball is my favorite sport.
Down the court. Yeah. See, then Curtis Blow them tried to stick him in a deal or whatever, and my brother just stopped rapping. If he would have continued rapping, he'd have been like, I got the record deals. I got like 3 major record deals.
Really?
Major record deals. Ice Cube them signed me. I was signed with Mac to did movies with them. Capitol Records and major with Malik Levy. Shout out to him. But I could freestyle. And the thing about with the music industry back then, it was kind of easy to get a deal. I got a deal off of freestyle with Malik Levy, Aloe at Capitol Records. Karis One was on there, and then my homie Binky Mac. Shout out Binky Mac Inglewood. Him and Squeak Rube. They was in a group with Mac 10 back in the day called First Amendment.
Okay.
Years ago.
Okay.
Then Mac 10 blew up. Got with Cube. They started blowing up, and I remember Mac was, can Boo still freestyle? And I freestyled everything in his house in Calabasas. And he was like, we got signed. Well,
Bring back freestyling.
Bring back freestyling. Stop coming to these radio stations on these platforms and everything's pre-written. Yeah. You can tell. I want to talk about my hat, my shoes, what's on the wall.
With the LA hat, because I got that Remy. Nigga disappeared like a genie. I can't stop it. Change the topic. Melodic tropics. I see that cup on the wall. Nigga, I fall and never fall. I got the glasses. Nigga, like molasses. I go for broke, never stop. I'm not a lope, but I spoke like Cabbage Cheese with the camera. I do damage her. Then when I spit acid, women like Angela Bassett wrapped in plastic. I'm about to bust like a mattress.
Hey, that's a freestyle. That's a freestyle.
Yeah,
that's
you rap
a
about
freestyle.
everything in the thing.
That's a freestyle.
So Max signed me, and yeah, man, we did a movie, Thicker Than Water. I don't know if that was a big movie with everybody. Fat Joe, Big Pun, rest in peace.
Yeah,
that's when Fat Joe wouldn't fly.
That's when he wouldn't fly.
He was scared to fly. We did the movie, came to L.A. in a big ass tour bus with like 1,000 Puerto Ricans. And we had it was a mix of the East Coast, West Coast. So Mac brought the East Coast, West Coast back together, squashed it, and brought, LA shit, the gang shit. Yeah. Because we had Chris Bloods on the same team. You know what I'm saying? Cube them did that. And so as a hip-hop historian and being a part of the culture and got platinum records, off the culture, they don't understand. People think, like the powers that be, they switched it to where, you gotta die to get rich or rich to die trying, and these kids think they gotta get shot.
To really gotta be somebody.
To be an MC, to be a master of ceremony, they gotta go to jail. They gotta die. You know what I'm saying? That's some bullshit. It was 3 things you had to be in hip hop to be MC, master of ceremonies. 1, you had to be fresh. You couldn't sound like nobody. Everybody sound like Future. It's a million Futures.
It's a million.
Everybody sound like nobody.
Everybody sound the same.
Second, you had to be down by law. I heard somebody talking about hood cred. Hood cred brings Fed cred. You ain't. What is it? You had to be down by law. That means you come from a stock of people that's already there. You come from that lineage. You from that cloth.
You don't gotta prove it to
You ain't gotta prove it thing. You don't gotta prove it to nobody. I'm already down by law. And the third, you had to be in a place to be. That means perfect practice meets preparation and timing. It's your time, right? It's your time. And we said, Ra. That was Ra. Amin Ra. The jet black God. Ra. You know, niggas back in the day said, Ra. Because it was 5%, there was knowledge. It was knowledge based. There's no more knowledge based no more. It's a bunch of bullshit, and that's why they call it trap music or whatever they call it, because what's in the trap? Rats, cheese, and you're gonna be trapped in the trap. So I tell the kids, man, you ain't gotta gang bang, you ain't gotta rap that gang bang shit. Yeah. And if you rapping and you living it, you ain't gotta. If you rapping, if you lived it, you can talk about I talk about what I've been through, what I've seen, what I've done, not what I've heard. But if you rapping about it, you ain't gotta live it. Right? Q rapped about it, didn't live it. These kids going out committing crimes and they raps, murders and they raps. That's come on, bro. And won't turn the gun on nobody else but somebody that look like them. That's cowardice. You're a coward. You're a coward. You gonna throw your life away? Throw your life away. Like Desmond Tutu, Bookman, the Haitian brothers. Throw y'all the Haitian Revolution. My Haitian brothers.
Hey, there's some big things that you said in there. There's some very big things. And one of the big things that you said was honestly at the beginning of your speeches, you were talking about people told me hip hop wasn't gonna last. You gotta outlast all the people telling you won't do it. You gotta continue when everybody doubts you. You got to keep doing when everybody wants to prove you wrong, because I'm telling you right now, when you're going for something that's bigger than what people have ever seen before, the only thing that makes it digestible for them is to drag you down to the position that they're at. They want to bring you back. They want to bring you back to what their reality is, who they think you can be.
Come on.
Oh, hip hop's not going nowhere. You can never be that rapper. You can never do that. You can't have this platform. Y'all can't talk about these different things like that because they don't see it. So you got to outlast and stop trying to be like everybody else. Stop trying to prove to people something that doesn't need to be proven. Like you said, down by law. Hey, I know where I came from, so I don't got to go around here shoot and kill people and do all this crazy stuff to prove to you the value that I'm putting into your life.
Right.
You're going to see it when I get on this platform. You're going to hear it in our voices when we speak. You're going to hear it in my message when I'm rapping. You're going to hear it in my jokes when I'm a comedian. You're going to hear everything that I do by the way that I present myself. I don't have to sit here and tell you or try to show you what I can do. That doesn't even help me towards my goal to try to make you understand what I'm here for.
Yeah.
I have true value in what you got.
Man, that's real.
I can't explain to you the feeling that I have right now.
Yeah.
Like when you tap into your gifts, I think there's no sex that can replace that. There's no money. There's no like drugs. There's no whatever your vice is, right? There's nothing that can replace that internal feeling of like fulfillment and just gratitude when you really using your gift. Like hearing you talk about your gift, right? Us on this platform delivering our gift for the people, the feeling that I have right now is hard to replace that doing anything else. So this is just kind of like my ode to the people is that I guarantee you your life will be better off. A lot of times we think our life will be lame or our life is worse off if we tap into God, if we tap into who we truly are. Like we feel like our lives will be better if we run from that, if we don't tap into who we really supposed to be. You feel me? Like, bro, I'm a living proof. Like I ain't perfect. You feel me? Like I
God's
said,
still working on us.
God's still working on us, right? But like the feeling that I have when I'm doing what I do, I feel like there's one thing in life that you shouldn't be apologetic about, and that's your gift. Whatever you do, whatever it is that I don't care if you a chef, I don't care if you make clothes, you a designer, if you are a genius and you work in biology, right? Or if you a comedian, right? Not a comic, a comedian. You feel me? I'm sharp. I'm picking it up, right? if you do podcasting, if you are the engineer that's putting everything together, like there's your gift. Don't be apologetic about that. Like have confidence and go for it. If that's what you do, go do what you do. If what you do is rapping, go rap. You feel me? If you can freestyle, go freestyle. If you can act, go act. Right? Like if you can direct, go direct. Right? Like there's nothing that can replace this feeling. And I had to share that with y'all because sometimes I feel like I'm disrespecting God. If I'm not telling you the way he's making me feeling. You know what I'm saying? I'll be disrespecting him if I'm like, yo, like this is I feel great. I'm using my gift. I'm trying to like tap in the way he said, and I don't tell y'all the way it feels. Because a lot of times in this society right now, we're so hyper-focused on how the feeling of everything. I need it instant. I need a microwave. I need it right now. Actually, it's late. I need it yesterday. If Amazon don't give me next day, if I don't got Prime, I'm calling like, yo, y'all late. If I don't get the package right now, I'm ticked off. So it's all about feelings. And so I had to share with y'all the feeling that you get when you in your gift.
Irreplaceable.
The feeling that you get when you on that stage. The feeling that you get at 5 years old when you entertaining.
Irreplaceable.
That feeling that you get, irreplaceable, yo. It's irreplaceable. And I don't want to speed by that. Right? I had to share that with y'all to let y'all know it's gravy on that side. It's actually gravy.
The grass is greener.
Grass is greener.
You feel me? It's actually gravy.
And not to cut you off, brother. Y'all young brothers, man. And it's like, man, y'all breath of fresh air, man. Because they dogged y'all youngsters. They say the youngsters ain't shit. They say the youngsters ain't, nah, y'all some thorough youngsters, man. And when they go to talk about the youngsters, man, I'm in they old ass. What did we leave y'all? We didn't leave y'all with nothing. How the fuck we gonna talk about y'all? What did we leave y'all? So that's blasphemy to me when niggas be talking about the youngsters. I say, nah, man, there's some thorough youngsters out there, man. And y'all got that knowledge, man. And like I said, kick the truth to the unwoke youth. And yeah, man. And like you were saying, no, get in your gift. Like I'm a true believer in karma. Right? What you put in, what you gonna get out.
What you gonna get out.
If a nigga put in some bull, and it always happens, I'm telling you. Y'all got a hell of a platform, man. Y'all support these niggas. Support us. When I say no, I say never ignorant getting goals accomplished.
Yeah.
NIGGA, and I'm Ethiopian, so niggas is a great.
Right, that's what they call the kings.
Yeah. King, niggas.
Exactly.
Niggas. Don't let no motherfucking motherfucker tell you who you are, outsider that's not in you and what you are, right?
NEGUS.
Yeah,
you feel me? I'm listen. I'm with you,
niggas. Yeah,
yeah,
nigga. So I was seeing a thing that you said on the diaspora with what you sent me, man. What is it called? This or that?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I like that.
Okay. So
tap into that.
Yeah,
tap into that.
Let's tap into the this or that real quick.
This or that.
I like that.
Okay.
Because I. Yeah, man. Because they got to know it.
All right, bet. So this or that, right?
This or that.
Whatever first thing to come to your mind. You feel me? This ain't like I don't want no think tank. I don't want no speech. I don't want no dissertation. Just whatever come to your mind. All right. This or that. All right, with Boo Kapone. Club or cookout? I said, don't think about it. Don't think about it. He said,
He started about thinking about all the things that was in it. Cookout.
All right, cookout.
Honestly, cookout.
Okay. All right.
Cookout, man. The club shit.
Yeah.
Cookout.
All right.
I love good cookout.
Good Times or Sanford and Son?
All right.
He been thinking about every question.
Gotta be Good Times.
Good times? Okay.
Good Times.
Over Sanford and Son?
Yeah, Good Times.
Okay.
JJ Walona.
Yeah.
Thelma.
Man, okay.
Yeah, he swear. Hey, he said Thelma.
God Amos.
Yeah.
Good times. Yeah. Good times, man. Oh, good times. But God damn it, Red Fox. Them niggas so funny.
Red Fox,
them,
bro.
S to them. They
I'm
so
coming.
Funny.
It's the big one.
The big one. She got to stick your finger in some dough and make gorilla cookies. You bad fool.
You big dummy.
Big
No, that was
dummy.
his crew, right? That was his crew.
Yeah.
Coming up and everything. Esther was a shake dancer. Wanda Page. That was her name, Wanda Page. She was bad too when she was younger. She was bad. Then his crew was Leroy and Skillet.
Mm-hmm.
There was a duo, Leroy and Skillet. Slappy White was in there with him. That was his crew. They was gonna shoot each other. Then Bubba, that was his crew, Bubba and Grady. So his crew was Red Fox. It was Red Fox. Esther was the girl. It was kind of like Little Rascals. You had Darla, but Esther was the girl. You had Fred was the leader. You had Leroy and Skillet. They was some nasty comedians. They talk shit. Hey, give me that booty. Leroy and Skillet was a duo.
Okay.
And then you had Bubba and Grady. That was his team.
That was a crew.
That was his crew.
More you know. I didn't know that. All right, Biggie or Tupac?
Tupac. And another thing about Red Fox, he was best friends with Malcolm X.
I did not know
Red,
that.
best friends.
Did not know that.
Hustled together.
Wow.
Went to jail together.
Wow.
The more you know.
Wow. Exclusives.
That was Red.
Wow. Did not know that. Okay. Comedy Club or Netflix special?
Comedy Club.
Okay.
Rap or R&B?
Rap.
Dave Chappelle or Eddie Murphy?
Eddie Murphy.
Ooh.
Okay.
Hot take right
okay,
there.
wrong.
But Eddie Murphy was
Eddie
in
Murphy
his prime was
crazy.
crazy.
Yeah, it's crazy work.
Crazy.
Crazy work. All right. Laughing at your jokes or laughing at someone else's jokes?
Laughing at somebody else's jokes.
Okay.
Improv or scripted?
Improv.
Saturday Night Live or In Living Color?
Saturday Night Live.
Spades or dominoes?
Dominoes.
Ooh,
Bones.
bones.
10 to get in.
10 to get in.
Get in.
Get the Keith and Doretha. I'm a dominologist.
Oh, dominologist. I'm a dominologist.
I'm a big old domino trophy at the house.
For sure. Okay. Crowd work or prepared material?
Crowd work.
LeBron or Michael Jordan?
Mike. You
Boo!
been hating the whole time.
Boo!
Everybody said Mike.
Make me like Mike. Okay.
Yeah.
Comedic timing or delivery?
Oh, that's a good one. Delivery.
Okay.
Gotta deliver.
Cat Williams or Kevin Hart?
Oh, wow, that's a hard one. Gotta go with Cat.
Okay.
Cat.
Okay. Richard Pryor or Red Fox?
God, what?
You doubled them up.
I did.
Oh,
I did.
Richard Pryor.
Okay.
Woo!
Riz. I gotta go with Riz.
Okay. Nah, man, this was, look, we had a script and
We went off reservoir.
You feel me? Because the energy was there, the genuineness was there, and gave a lot of game. And I learned a lot about you. You taught me a lot. You feel me? And that's why I love having conversations. I feel like a lot of conflict can be resolved through conversations. A lot of growth can be had through conversations, right? So this is why we do this. This is why our platform. You can't tell me you ain't get free from something watching this.
Come on.
I guarantee you got free. Rewind this back. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? Because I know for sure there was something said in this episode. We are literally hyper intentional about giving you something that you can use soon as you hit exit the YouTube. Soon as you get off Spotify. Soon as you're done listening to us, you can be like, I can apply this to my life. There's something in this episode, it has to be, because I got something right now for myself from listening to you, you feel me, that you can take to this day. What they say, to this day. To this day. You know what I'm saying? And my biggest takeaway, man, is laughter is medicine. And you got to give medicine to the people through your gift, right? Use your gift as medicine for the people. Right? Yes, any last minute, you know what I'm saying, words of encouragement.
Hey, man, I had a great time. Thanks for having me, fellas. Y'all, please, man, support these two brothers right here, man, Hassan and Keith. man, in this platform, man. They intelligent. These brothers got it going on, and they right there. They right on focus with it, man. Just support this channel. I got my records coming out. It's a comedy album. I've been working on for a little
comedy
while.
album.
Yeah.
You always, and what Soulja Boy say? I did this first. I was the first one.
I did it first.
I was the first one.
You got a lot of firsts, though.
Yeah,
I'm realizing. You got a lot of firsts.
first.
Okay.
It's called Laughing on Wax. It's a spoof of Banging on Wax. It's funny as shit. We're going to have that. Yeah, we got a bunch of stuff going on. We got a movie on Tubi right now. It's called The Murder of a Thought. I got a bunch of movies on Tubi. The Bad Boxer. Shout out to High Life Marketing. My boy Chili Willie, Uncle Chill, Mo, everybody, Big Red at High Life, Gemini, everybody at High Life. Y'all go get Aramis's mixtape. My son's mixtape is out. Aramis, Drake on them. And man, it's support my guys.
For sure.
I'll be back though. I'm gonna come back.
No, I was just thinking
we're
that.
gonna have you back.
But I had a good time, fellas. Great interviews too.
For sure.
Great questions.
Appreciate it. What you got for the people, Keith?
Hey man, like you said, look, I ain't gonna tell y'all what to take from this podcast, but like it's been said multiple times, your gift is so important. Your gift is what important. You put into this world is what you're gonna get out. Yep. You know what I'm saying? And understand that everything that you ever needed in your life is within inside you. And the moment that you tap into your gift, your purpose is going to bring light to this earth.
Facts.
And that's what we put on this earth for. To share God's word, to share God's gifts, to show people who God is.
Facts. Through
what we do and how we do it.
Absolutely. And it's Freewenow.
Till it is
backwards. And now we free. Yes, sir, Ski.